wine, and 32-ounce PBRs. Hockey is at Pizza Rock inside of Green Valley Ranch every week.
And with John Lyons from Lyons Physical Therapy, and it's not just you at LPT. You've got a staff of really experienced, qualified people.
Yeah, Dave, we have 3 other physical therapists on staff with combined over 50 years experience with those other 3 physical therapists. Our therapists specialize in different treatments. We do some trigger point dry needling. We do a lot of manual therapy involving massage, joint mobilizations. We also have physical therapy assistants and massage therapists that help treat our patients' injuries.
LionsPTLV.com, 702-476-0222.
Listen up. No, seriously, listen up. If you've never been to USA 7's rugby tournament, do yourself a favor and go. It's a 3-day party with over 80,000 crazed fans from all around the world. The rugby is awesome, featuring some of the best players on earth. Hard-hitting, fast-pacing, and the action is non-stop. But it's more than just rugby. It's awesome food, beer, and a music festival that lasts all day long. So if you're looking for a fun event, grab your friends and go check out USA 7's Rugby Tournament at Sam Boyd Stadium, March 1st through the 3rd.
This is your day. Your day to do what you love. Your day to be with the people who mean the most to you. Your day to work, to play, to make those big moments happen. And to enjoy the little moments, too. This is your day to live to the fullest, and Southwest Medical, part of OptumCare, is here to help you do it. We put patients first. We build a preventative care plan around you, and we have over 400 providers in more than 35 locations, including convenient cares and urgent cares where you never need an appointment. And with hassle-free Now Clinic virtual visits where you see your doctor from home or on the go, plus secure online access to your health records through the MySMA Health Online Patient Portal, we're right there with you every step of the way. This isn't just any day. This is your day. So live your best, Southern Nevada, because healthy looks good on you. Southwest Medical Associates. See us at SMALV.com today.
Gravetti Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has been providing orthopedic care in the Las Vegas Valley for more than 15 years. Whether you're a top-notch athlete, active adult, weekend warrior, younger athlete, or someone who is experiencing everyday joint pain, Dr. Michael Gravetti and Dr. Kayla Pinniger have the knowledge, talent, and experience to get you back in your game. Gravetti Orthopedics is committed to personal attention, quicker recovery times, and most importantly, successful outcomes. Put your trust in the team of experienced professionals at Gravetti Orthopedics. Visit GravettiOrtho.com today.
I'm Dave Coken with Cliff Miller from MJ Christensen Diamonds. This is my favorite one to talk about, diamonds from outer space.
Oh, moissanite. And it is popular with a certain sect. You know, a lot of ladies, if it's not a diamond, it's not going to happen. So from space or wherever it's from, no moissanite for them. But it is a greatly, highly dispersive stone that can be enjoyed.
MJ Christensen, something special for the love of your life. Located at Boca Park.
Sporting events are the ultimate showcase for millions of fans around the globe, and they can be the ultimate vehicle to put your business in front of them. Join us for the inaugural Global Sports Summit on February 27th. This summit will provide direction for businesses on how to tap into this lucrative and dedicated market. The LVCVA is hosting this unique event as part of the Ultimate Vegas Sports Weekend. The summit will feature some of the top minds and brands in sports, including UFC COO Lawrence Epstein and Vegas Golden Knights President Kerry Bubolz, along with many others. For more information, go to sportsbizsummit.com.
Message and data rates may apply.
Guys, got hair loss? I know what you're thinking. Should I shave my head? Comb it over? Wear a hat? Just stop. This isn't 1970. Keep your hair and your confidence because Bosley, America's #1 hair restoration expert, can give you your real hair back permanently. Check them out today because they're giving away an absolutely free information kit and a free gift card to everyone who texts GROW to 85850. Dude, you don't have to look like your dad because this isn't your dad's hair loss treatment. People all over the country trust Bosley because they're ahead of the curve. They use the latest technology to give you your real hair back. And the best part, Bosley's permanent solution is protected by the Bosley Guarantee. Let them show you for free how awesome your hair could look with an absolutely free information kit and a gift card for $250 off. Text GROW to 85850. Ask about the Bosley Guarantee. GROW to 85850.
This morning you're up early, Because you're at the DMV. So many people, it takes so much time. Do you have the right form? Are you in the right line? Your number E42, right after C23. This is confusing. When your morning is hell, just go to Taco Bell.
And let us make you breakfast like Taco Bell's Dollar Grilled Breakfast Burrito. All your favorites like eggs and bacon wrapped up in a grilled tortilla. At participating stores during breakfast hours. Prices may vary. Tax extra.
Hello, friends. This is Thomas Johnson from Joe's Seafood Prime Steak and Stone Crab. Need a great idea for lunch or dinner? Your best bet is Joe's, one of the most popular dining destinations on the Strip. Joe's provides the ideal setting for private parties with accommodations for up to 150 guests. Stop by to see us at the Forum Shops at Caesars and ask for Thomas Johnson, your maitre d'.
Yeah, there you go. Head over to Caesars, get your account opened up, and then take a stroll over to Joe's and get a great dinner. Make a reservation, 702-792-9222, Joe's at the Forum Shops at Caesars Palace. Now, we did have, Teddy Covers is here. I'm Dave Kogan. Jared Justice is producing the show. Thanks to Jeff Davis, by the way, from Caesars. Great job. We did have an angle that applied to the Pittsburgh-Georgia Tech game, but we got information, and Ralph Michaels provided this information, that there are flu bug problems with the Yellow Jackets that have actually been there for about a week. And it's been going through the team, even the assistant coaches, maybe the head coach too. So he did a make good.
Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, the angle was all about Georgia Tech, and
Right.
There's no way I'm playing Georgia Tech with this flu bug. I mean, it's not going to happen. If they win, if they cover tonight, more power to them. But supposedly it's particularly nasty. So, just because that angle, where we have information that's stronger than the angle, let's try another one. Nebraska, Omaha. 12-3 against the spread. Their last 15 overall. 7-2 against the spread. Their last 9 at home. Western Illinois on the other end of the equation. The markets have been overpricing. 4-12-1 against the number of the last 17 and just 1-7 ATS. Their last 8 on the highway. Nebraska, Omaha -10 over Western Illinois. That's the Joe's angle of the day.
It is senior night for the, I forgot their nickname. Mavericks.
Mm-hmm.
It is senior night for them. Their last few conference games will be on the road. Do you look at senior night as anything other than just it's senior night?
Occasionally you will find a particular senior or group of seniors in a relatively short line game that stands out, but it's not something you can blindly bet and expect any degree of profitability.
Like homecoming in college football.
It has to be situational.
Right. Let's talk some NBA. They will be back into action out of the break tomorrow night. So, do you change anything in your approach coming out of the All-Star break now that we're into what is officially the stretch run of the NBA?
Well, there's a lot of things to change at this time of the year, but not necessarily from day one out of the All-Star break. What you're going to see is the markets are going to pay attention the first week, 10 days, really until we get to March. Teams will play 4 or 5 games. The markets say, oh, they're much better out of the break. Oh, they're much worse out of the break. And then for the entirety of the month of March, you see the markets, without the same level of focus. And the college basketball tournaments suck a lot of the oxygen out of the room. And what that means is that if a team comes out of the break and doesn't play well for a couple of games, but is still capable of playing well, and then goes on a little bit of a run, boy, those runs can last all month. March is a great time to be riding NBA teams, either betting on them, betting against them, finding totals, trends, unders or over, because they seem to last longer because the markets aren't fully focused.
So are there any teams that you've kind of got a circle next to, without saying that you're automatically going to get involved, but at least paying close attention to as far as potential fades or follows?
Well, I'll tell you what, the Orlando Magic were a great moneymaker for me down the stretch prior to the All-Star break. We're talking about a team that was probably playing in the level of 7 or 8 points higher than their full season-long power rating. They won 5 in a row, 7 out of 8. And Orlando's been so mediocre for so long. They don't go on, they don't get TV games. Can you name a player in Orlando? You're allowed to say no.
If I look at the roster.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's the whole point. Is that they have no crossover stars.
There's not a lot of big names.
So teams like the Magic can and will hold their value much longer than, I don't know, a team with James Harden or a team with LeBron James or a team with the superstars. And when you see Orlando, who is certainly good enough to compete for an Eastern Conference playoff spot, and you see them struggle through the first half of the season, and it's another new head coach, and then all of a sudden things start to click. And, boy, you read the quotes out of that locker room, those quotes were really strong. And you're like, this team legitimately should be priced 5 points higher now than they were 2 weeks ago. And they're not, and the markets will take a little while for them to get there.
So that sounds like something, and I don't have tomorrow's schedule in front of me, but if Orlando's playing, it sounds like something you might, okay, well, Friday then. How about tomorrow night? Is there anything that you are at least considering early on based on time off, the way they went into the break, possible distractions during the break?
Yeah, look, the Sacramento Kings care about regular season games against the Golden State Warriors.
Oh, yeah.
They played them 3 times this year. All 3 meetings have been closed. Sacramento's covered all 3 games. You know, the Warriors were well represented on All-Star Weekend once again. They're
That's
coming
a big
home
surprise.
facing a team that and I mean the Warriors have been bad against the spread. Make no mistake about it. There's not a whole lot of money to be made with Golden State, and anyone that's been betting them can tell you that. There's no betting bandwagon, but you know they're going to come out of the break. They're going to lay doubles against a Kings team that cares.
Well, I mean, look, it's a Sacramento team that it doesn't matter what we think as to whether they're a playoff caliber team or not. They're in the hunt,
and
that
think
matters
they
to
are.
them. Yeah.
I mean that's. You know, it really is a matter of self-confidence, especially for a franchise, again, like Sacramento, that's been so bad for so long. Right now they're sitting ahead of the Lakers as the 9th seed, and the Clips are not playing well in the 8th seed. So Sacramento's thinking that they're going to be playing ball, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them give the Warriors a game tomorrow if they can avoid the post-All-Star break hangover.
And, you know, the thing is, we saw it last year with this Golden Knights team, because all around the NHL, it's like, this is a fluke. Okay, this can't continue. But the team thought it could continue. The guys on the team really believed in themselves, and it mattered. It made a difference in how the Golden Knights performed last year. I think that's the case with the Kings in the NBA. Yeah, I know the experts say Sacramento, they suck. They're never any good. They're not. This is just not going to last. They'll end up getting past. They'll end up on the outside looking in. But the players on the team, they don't have that opinion, and they're the ones that really matter. And so to me, you know, Sacramento can keep on winning.
Vladdy said that from day one. He said that from the preseason. He's like, this roster is loaded. He's like, we don't have the experience, but from a talent standpoint, we have championship level talent on this team, and they bought into that from day one. And they've been a good point spread team from day one. But the NHL is different from the NBA when it comes to the postseason. In the NHL, you have upsets. You know, you have a team that can ride a wave, and that wave can last.
You can. I mean, look, and that's why you have prices the way they are. Tampa Bay, you could make an argument as the NHL version of the Warriors. Yeah. They are loaded. I mean, they are just an absolute powerhouse this year. But whereas the Golden State Warriors, you got to lay a price if you want to lay a pretty good price, in fact, if you want to bet them to win the title. You can still get at Caesars right now. So I'm looking at the app. Plus 400 on the Lightning to win the Cup. I actually think that's a pretty good bet. But it tells you the difference in perception and the difference in reality as well.
It's not a perception issue.
No.
I mean, this is what the markets are saying for a reason.
As good as they are, they can get knocked off.
Sure, but when you talk about a 7-game playoff series in the NBA, there's no such
almost
thing as a
can't
hot
happen,
goalie.
right?
You know, and in hockey, there is such a thing as a hot goalie.
Yeah,
and that makes a big difference.
Listen, if the Bruins have Tuukka Rask on one of his runs, and they're facing Tampa in the Eastern Conference playoffs someplace, it's not inconceivable the Bruins can win.
Sure, it's no worse than Pick'em.
Well, it's
if
worse
he's on
than
one of his runs, given the circumstances, if you have a red hot goalie.
But I'd still think at plus 400, I actually think that's a good value. I think that's a good value based on what the market is everywhere else. This is giving you an opportunity to get what I think is the best price anywhere on the Lightning if you think they're the team to beat for the Cup. And the one thing I will mention is they will be favored in every series as long as they play. And it at least opens the possibility for hedging if you want to. Now, you can't do a whole lot of it on a 4-1, but you can, assuming nothing really ridiculous happens early in the playoffs,